Today we're just going to do an exterior walk around of the Cybertruck and show you the buttons, what it all does. So here's a full 360 degrees he'll do. The first thing that was actually pretty hard to find is this button that opens the front. It's actually right there. So press that inward to open the front. And then this button over here to close the front. Definitely don't stick your fingers on there. But I used to do this all the time, trying to find a button up there, because that's where most buttons are. This one is straight in, right in the middle, straight in. Here we go. So that's how that works. The door handles, there aren't any. And a lot of people think that this is touch sensitive. So even if they find it, they don't press it all the way, they touch it. Some people have touched my camera thinking that that's the door handle, but this is the door handle right here, so it's an actual physical button. Press it, and then I find the most effective way to open the door without getting lots of fingerprints down here, because a lot of people grab here. I grab right here, or it opens. And another cool feature is when you open this door, you cannot, so if someone sticks their fingers in here, I'm pushing, you cannot push it closed. So if kids do that, then you're a little safer that way. You can't push it. You literally have to grab it, open it, and then push it closed. And then it'll push all the way closed. And the back buttons are here. We go. Opens it up. When I first got the truck, despite watching tons of YouTube videos, I actually thought you pressed this side to open the back and this side to open the front. But that whole button is just for the front, and that whole button is just for the back. Here's where the charge port is. It's a little hidden. It's actually part of the fender flare. I just touch it to open it, and then it'll close automatically. Most trucks have a latch, like right here. So that's kind of confusing. There's no latch right there. Nothing to open the bed of the truck. So actually all three buttons are right here. This one, base, opens the tailgate. So I got some dirt in there because this is a truck. Yes, you can use it for real truck things. So I actually had 10 bags of dirt in there. Used the other 8 of them already in my backyard and letting those compact a little bit, and then I'm going to use the last 2. And the other 2 buttons right here, let's see, go. This one, if you press it a little bit, like not all the way down, you can open this gradually. If you press it hard down, it opens it all the way. And then you can see all the way into the bed, and it exposes the back window. And same thing when you're closing it. If you press this button just a little bit, it does it increments at a time. And if you press it all the way down, it'll close all the way. I'm going to climb up in the bed now. There is no real step up. So unfortunately, I just have to climb up the old-fashioned way. So another cool feature up top here is this gigantic sunroof. In tomorrow's video, I'll show you from the inside, but this is all glass in the back seat. And then you have a little bar right here. And then you have your windshield up front. Another thing you have up here is these little square pieces there, rectangular, and there. Another 2 there and there on both sides. And those, I just watched another YouTuber put roof racks on. So that's what those points are for. if you are a contractor or work in some sort of trade like that, these outlets here, you got 2 normal outlets, and then you got a 220. You could literally power, I think, anything off of this. Any tool you can imagine powered with that right there. You also have this light strip right there on both sides of the truck. And that is illuminated when this tonneau cover is closed automatically. And underneath here, you have a cooler or extra storage, whatever you like. The coolest thing about it, I can angle down. There is a drain plug right there. So I have taken this camping and you just fill it up with ice. It's not as insulated as a regular cooler, but you can fit a lot in here. And I put 4 10-pound bags in here and it lasted about 2 days and filled it with drinks and all that good stuff. Okay, is that bad? I do have a bed liner in here that I bought aftermarket on Amazon. Most of the bed liners I saw did not have openings for these tie-down points. So this was the only one I found that had openings for those 4 tie-down points. So I definitely recommend this one over the other ones. So I'll link that in the description below. We'll also have your regular 4 tie-downs. One there, and that one's up in the front. Also have a ball opener right there. Gotta have that. And then some extra tie-down spots. They give you 2 of those with the truck. I actually bought 4 more on Amazon. I've heard that those retail at Tesla for $100 for 4 more of them. And I paid like $30 on Amazon, and they're still steel, powder-coated black. They look identical. I haven't put them in yet. I'm going to do that in another video for you guys. So again, be sure to like and subscribe and check out our future videos. The tailgate is manual going up, so old school. Lift it up, close it. Same thing on this side. Buttons for the door, for the back. For the front. Cameras. Got your camera on the fender right there. And pillar cameras. Those are the side cameras. You do have a front bumper camera on this one, which no other Tesla has. It's actually right there. And that has a little windshield wiper on it that squirts windshield wiper fluid. So if you're off-roading or something and it gets dirty, you know, you can clean it off from inside the truck. You don't have to get outside to clean it. You got your hookups. Sure. Pulling something on the front right there. There. Another thing worth mentioning. This is not the headlight. That is just a light bar. The headlights actually way down here under there. And then you got your backup camera right here. I already pulled off the plastic piece that covers the hitch, and I put my hitch on there in one of my previous videos. Almost forgot on the outside. Everybody loves to criticize this thing, but it works. The giant single windshield wiper. I have no idea how much this costs to replace yet. Somebody comment below. Tell me how much that replacement costs. I assume Tesla's the only one manufacturing them right now, but I'm sure there'll be some aftermarket ones by the time it actually needs replacing. But yeah, it covers the entire windshield in one swoop, all the way over to there. All the way across, as promised. Right, it's on high ride height, which I believe gives you just over 12 inches of ride clearance. But you can lower it down as low as, I think, like 5 inches for entry mode. So we're going to lower it down right now and show you how that goes. And we're all the way down. My mom is actually, 70 years old, has a hard time getting in and out of vehicles. So that is actually super helpful. Now we'll raise it back up to high. That's what. And it's up. And that's easy. One last mode I forgot to mention is extract mode. And you can see how high up this thing is now. This is way above the high ride height. Gives you about 16 inches of ground clearance for off-roading. Another common question is towing. This thing is capable of 11,000 pounds, which is a medium-size RV. Small medium-size RV. And it has a tongue weight, I believe, of right around 1,100 pounds. I'm sure you've all seen Whistling Diesel's video. Everybody asks me about it the second they see this truck. When he was driving over the culverts, and by the way, the Cybertruck made it, and the Ford F-150 did not and got stuck. But when he came off of the culverts, this rear end, right at the base of the switch, slammed on the concrete 2 times, which damaged the frame. And then when he tried to pull the F-150, of course, you all know the result of that. It ripped the frame because this truck weighs 6,600 and change. The Cyber Beast, which he was driving, actually weighs slightly more at about 67, the high 6,700 range. So he slammed 6,700 pounds twice on the bottom of that hitch, which of course damaged it. Because again, 11,000 pound tow capacity, 1,100 pound tongue weight. So that's how much downward force is on it, whereas towing capacity is how much pulling weight is on it. So the downward force of your tongue needs to be less than about 1,100 pounds. I have had people ask me about the paint color. It's not paint, this is PPF, paint protection film, and it's a wrap that you put on here. I think most people know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. These all come in stainless steel, all of them. You cannot buy them any other way. There's no paint. Tesla does offer its own wrapping service, but I had mine wrapped with UPF, Utah Protective Films. I think they did a great job for a reasonable price. They're literally located right next to the Tesla delivery center. So like 95% of their business is Teslas. They've done several, probably almost 100 Cybertrucks by now because it's just so convenient right next door. So check them out. Utah Protective Films, UPF. I give them a shot. Another thing I had UPF do, this back window comes tinted this stock. I believe it's 20. This window and this little triangle window down here, those have no tint on them whatsoever. So UPF tinted this front window and that little triangle window for me to match the back window, which I just think looks so much better, especially with the matte black wrap. Ties it all together. It's like black on black on black. Another question I get all the time, of course, is have you seen the Whistling Diesel video where he ripped the hitch off? Of course I've seen it. Cybertruck owner, not Cybertruck owner, everyone has seen that. So, no, I am not concerned about it. I'm not concerned at all.